night has my key dear, and he keeps it out of sight. Oh, the shark bites with his teeth, dear. Scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves, though, where's my keep, dear? So there's not a trace of red on the sidewalk. Sunday morning lies a body oozing life. Someone sneaking round the corner. Is there someone back tonight? From a tugboat by the river, a cement mast dropping down. The cement's just for the weight, dear. Betcha Maggie's back in town. Sloppy Sadie was discovered with a knife in her thigh, and the king strolls down on Dock Street, looking dreamy at the sky. There was rain down by the harbor. Little Susie caused a stir, claiming that she'd been assaulted. Wonder what got into her. Oh, the shark has pretty teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white. Just a jackknife has a heath, dear, and he keeps it out of sight. Just a jackknife has my keep, dear, and he keeps it. Look! There's back the knife! Out of sight.
Wake up, you damn godless, wake up. Come, open your sinful blue eyes. With greed runneth over your cap. So start the day's blessings and lies. Sell 'em out, your own brother, you lout, and chuck your poor mother about. The good Lord up above you is watching and yelling, get up and get out. You, sir, what has happened to human pity? My firm, the Betty's Big Brother, specializes in this commodity. Human pity is my business, and business is terrible. Something new must be found. There are a few things, a very few, that do move the human heart. But they dwindle. The more that you use them, the less they move. Because humans have a fearful capacity to turn their feelings on and off. They can become callous at will. Why, what good is the finest, most spiritual slogan, painted by the most artistic hand, if it wears out its welcome so soon? The good book has some 4 or 5 real money makers, like this one here. That was one of our best numbers. Now that was a 3-weeker. So, what do? Why, you turn to the Bible again. But even the Bible is not inexhaustible. How long can it go on?
Peachum and Company!
Okay,
Oh,
hi, yeah, over here.
How are you doing?
That's very nice, yeah, okay, right down. Okay, that's nice.
I didn't
Yeah,
mean to do
thank
that.
you.
I did not mean to do
That's
that.
gross.
So it's your firm then? The beggar's big brother? I was recommended to you.
Your name?
If you please, sir. Ever since I was a small boy, I have been cursed with misfortune. Yeah. My mother, a drunkard. Yeah. My father, a gambler.
No.
Looking after myself at an early age, missing the loving hand of a mother, I've sunk deeper and deeper into the bog of the big city. Fatherly advice, the blessings of an intimate home life, I never knew them. So now you see me.
I see you.
Is it by him? Bereft of any wherewithal whatsoever, sad victim of my own miserable instincts.
Like a forlorn wreck upon the high seas. I know. Tell me, you forlorn wreck. Oh, where is it that you spout this ring around the rosy?
I don't follow you, Mr. Beecham.
You actually give this speech in public?
Well, you see, there was a painful little happening over on Highland Street. Yes, I was standing on the corner. Quiet. Miserable. Holding out my hat without any thought of wrongdoing at all.
Highland Street.
Yes, Highland Street.
Got it! You're the worm Sam and Honey found the other day. You had the impudence to beg. In District 10, we let you off with a light go, saying you did not know the good Lord's exact address.
Where is it?
It's here.
Oh.
Let anyone catch you there again, and you'll get the sword. Do you understand?
Oh, Mr. Beecham, please, what can I do? I mean, those gentlemen, like these ones, they hurt me really badly, you see? I was close right here, yes, and then they produced your business card.
Only professionals get licenses. You see, the city of London is broken up into 14 districts. Anyone who wishes to practice the art of begging in any one of them must have a license from Jonathan Jeremiah Beecham and Company. Why, all of London could be begging, sad victims of their miserable instincts.
Oh, Mr. Beecham, please, I am only a few paltry shillings away from complete destitution, with only 2 shillings in my pocket.
20 shillings.
Huh?
£1.
Mr. Beecham! Yeah?
Oh,
Yeah, don't
but
you understand?
have you seen mine?
Oh, shit!
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Oh, no.
Long? Yeah.
Oh, it's very long. 10 shillings?
And
And?
50% of your weekly income,
What?
including costume. 70%. Shut up.
But Mr. Beecham, what will the costume be?
The company decides that. Your name?
Charles Finch.
Charles.
Yeah?
Who names their kid
My parents.
Finch? Mrs. Peachum! This is Finch. Number 314, Baker Street District. Now I suppose you want to begin now, Filch, seeing that the Queen's coronation is in a few days. One of the few days in a lifetime when real money can be made. Now, let's see. Outfit number 1 or outfit number 2?
Oh, what the fuck is all that?
You see before you the basic types of misery that can bring any man to that unnatural condition where he is actually willing to part with his money. See, cheerful cripple, nervous twitcher. Oh, I love you. This is my favorite. Casualty of the rise of industrialism, the heartbreaking sadness, postgraduate in the art of big. Pity. He feels pity.
No.
You'll never make a decent beggar, not if you live to be 100. You're only fit to be begged from. Well then, maybe outfit number 1 then, yeah.
Oh yeah, great for you. Great for you, outfit 1. But what happens to
Just get into your uniform.
But, I mean, these are just the least bit filthy and I didn't...
Hurry it up, Ducky!
I can't hold your pants for you until Christmas. And off with your shoes. My shoes? I'm not going to take off my shoes no matter what. They were the only gift from my poor mother and I could
Drop
never...
it, ducks! We know your feet ain't roses.
And where am I supposed to wash them? In the middle of winter.
Where's your daughter?
Polly?
Yes.
Why, upstairs.
Was that a man here?
What man?
Oh, Jonathan!
Don't be so suspicious. There isn't a finer gentleman alive. I think the captain has a sweet tooth for our Polly.
I don't doubt it.
And she, too, finds him most attractive.
Celia, you toss your daughter about as if I were a millionaire. My Polly, a bridegroom, he'd have his claws in us, do you understand? I mean, do you suppose your daughter can hold her tongue in bed any better than you can?
Oh, you have a fine opinion of your daughter.
Only the worst, only the very worst. She's nothing but a heaping pile of carnal notions.
Well, she certainly never got them from you. There he goes. Every day.
My Polly, a bridegroom. She was meant to be the solace of my old age. That's even in the good book somewhere.
Jonathan!
Marriage is a doomsday. I'll tan the marriage out of her. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Yes.
Jonathan! You are just ill-bred.
Ow! Ill-bred. Well, then tell me, what is the name of this fine gentleman?
He is known simply as the captain.
Oh, look, she didn't get his name. Isn't that perfect?
Well, it would have been rude to ask for a birth certificate, especially when he offered us a little dance at the Octopus Arms.
I'm sorry, where?
A little dance at the Octopus Arms.
No, please don't start dancing.
Shut up!
Wait, the octopus arms. The octopus.
My lord never even touched me or my daughter, as a matter of fact, except with his fancy kid gloves. He always wears fancy kid gloves.
Fancy kid gloves?
Now,
Kiss me. What is going on with you?
Yes, he always wears yellow fancy kid gloves.
Yellow fancy kid gloves. And a cane with an ivory handle and smacks upon her shoes in a charming manner. And yes! A scar upon his neck.
How did you know that?
Mr. Peachum!
Hi.
I will show you.
I was just wondering if I could get some instructions, some advice, because I've always been one for a plan of action. I don't want to make any...
Now he wants the plan of action.
Yeah, I do.
Simple.
Yes.
He can play himself.
I can.
The idiot.
Oh.
That he could.
Come back at 6 o'clock tomorrow, and you'll get all that you need. Now, Filch, brush off.
Yes. Thank you,
No,
Mr.
no, I
Peachum.
don't like that.
Thank
I
you,
really
Mr.
don't like that.
Peachum.
You can
Thank
stop.
you,
No,
Mr.
thank you.
Peachum.
Please.
No, thank you.
Now I'll tell you who that man is with the fancy kid gloves. It's McKeith! Mac and Polly! Polly! Oh, where's my Polly?
Oh, Jesus, come on, be our host. Max the knife. Oh, where's Polly? Polly! Polly! Polly wants a cracker. Where's Polly?
Polly! Polly hasn't slept in her bedroom.
I'm sure she's just out for a bite to eat with some friends.
Oh, I hope
I'm
it's
sure of it.
I hope it's with friends, Celia, and I hope it's just a bite. Instead of staying at home and getting at the haven.
They want love. They want love. Chasing up the alley with the sentimental craven.
They've got those moon over Duck Street. They've got that. You feel my heart. she's sorry
that she gave.
in. Now where's your moon over Duck Street? What happened to that? You feel my heart beating blues. Where is that? Anywhere you go, I will go with ya. For that old-fashioned love tickle lost his
In the heart of Soho, the band at Mac the Knife celebrates his marriage to Miss Polly Peachum, daughter of the beggar's big brother.
Hands up! Ha! Hands up! If anybody's here! Hands up. Is anybody here? Great. We can hold the wedding here. Nice and peaceful.
But it's a stable. What?
Polly, rest for a moment on this barrel. On this day, in this stable, is about to take place my marriage to Miss Polly Peachum, who, out of love for me, has followed me and sworn to be mine for the rest of her life.
But you can't be thinking of having the wedding here. It's a common stable. And it's not even ours. Maggie, how can you invite the minister to a stable? This is supposed to be the start of our new lives together. We shouldn't be starting it with a housebreaking.
My dear, my dearest one, all shall be exactly as you would have it. Your tiny foot shall not touch a single bare stone. At this very moment, I believe I hear the furnishings arriving.
Decorations!
Polly, I think there's a moon over Dock Street. Come look.
Moon where? Wish you the best of luck, Fortune Ginger Street. I had a smoke at a family on the second floor.
Amateurs.
Wish you the best of luck up on Molly Street. One copper got a little bit in our way. Wish you the best of luck. We were perfect gentlemen. 3 characters in Barclay Square will be seen no more.
Bunglers and apes.
One old cavalier went flat on his face, didn't get up. It may be serious, but luck again.
My orders were avoid violence. You'll never make professionals. Gorillas, but never professionals.
Wish you the best of luck, that piano! Dear lady belonged half an hour ago to the Duchess of Buccleuch.
All those poor people! All because of some furniture?
And what furniture? You are quite right to be upset. I don't suppose it's a table.
Mac, I'm so unhappy! I hope at least the minister doesn't come. Of course.
Oh, we wrote up the directions for it.
There you are. Table!
Straight from the St. James Club.
My wife is thoroughly upset. How often does it happen that I get married? Shut up! How often does it happen, I ask you, that I leave anything to you? You have made my wife unhappy at the very outset.
Dearest Polly.
Dearest Polly. I'll train your dearest Polly down the hall. Who's calling her dearest Polly around here? Maybe you slept with her too.
Maggie!
I swear to you.
Dear madam, if there's any few things you want.
Polly,
Yes.
oops. As the bride, what do you think?
Well, I think things could be a lot worse.
Oh, thank you.
A painting?
Right here.
A pincushion? And the wedding guests can sit on the ground.
Yes, wouldn't that be something?
Saw the legs off the piano!
Mary Sawyer, last Friday man and wife became.
To the happy couple.
Yay! Hooray! editorial effort. The flowers. May I remind you, this is not the wedding of just anybody. And, Polly, may I ask you to preside over the refreshments?
Is this the wedding supper? Is it all stolen goods, Mackie?
But naturally.
Yes, I'm just wondering what you would do if there was a knock on the door and the police commissioner walked in.
Then you would see what your husband is made of.
Not today, not likely. All the police are out at the palace garden for the coronation parade.
If you please.
Polly, please.
Mr. Matt, my first champagne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. No. Captain, if you please.
I missed the most beautiful day of your lives in the springtime flood of your careers, as it was, so to say, it's crossroads, and so forth, and so on, and so on. You know, this kind of crap makes you want to go up. Happy nights.
Good job, Matt. Great job.
Thank you, Matthew.
Yeah.
That was very nice.
And I meant it from the heart. You know what they say, never let a good thing go down. Never let a thing go down that understands knock it off!
Tell those dirty jokes to your girl Kitty. She's the right bitch for that.
Mackie, don't be common.
Don't let you call Kitty a bitch.
Oh, you don't like it, eh?
No. And what's more, I would never tell those dirty jokes around my Kitty. I respect you too much. That's more than you could say being built the way you are. Lucy!
Ooh.
Yeah, Lucy told me the one you told her the other night. Me, I'm elegant compared to that.
Lucy?
Let's not forget that this is a wedding.
Right. A fine wedding. What, Polly? Putting up with these sewer rats on your wedding day?
I think it's a sweet wedding.
He meant nothing by it, Mackie. Matt, your Kitty's as good as anyone else.
No.
Now come on with your wedding gift. Give it to her. Now.
I got this for you.
Oh,
I'll take this.
Oh.
You just put that right there.
okay.
What's that? Dirty joke too, Captain?
All right. I didn't lose my temper on this solemn day.
Thank you, Mr. Matthew. Your kindness overwhelms me. You can take this.
Put that.
All right, clear some of this junk out of here and let's eat.
Miss Polly, of course I forgot to bring you anything.
Mr. Jake, Mr. Crookfinger Jake, please do. Just forget it.
No. Everyone brings presents and I just stand around. It's always like that. I've always put my foot in it. You know, the other day I saw Jenny.
Polly,
I
if you please.
why walk
American Plates, Savoy Hotel.
The stuffed eggs are from Putnam and Macy's. We also had a jar of caviar, but Mr. Matt ate it on the way up. He said he was so.
Nice people don't say poop, guys. Don't hog the food like that, Jake. This is formal.
Couldn't somebody sing something? Something diverting?
Something diverting.
I really had not planned to start eating quite yet. This in the mug and down the trough behavior. I should have preferred a moment of charm to start with. That is what is usually done on such occasions.
What?
Must I think of everything myself? I'm not asking for grand opera here, but something besides stuffing your face and telling dirty jokes might have been arranged.
Mackie, the pilchards are wonderful.
Oh, yes. You know, I've always said, our Mac's the type for a girl with higher feelings. That's what I even told Lucy yesterday.
Lucy? Who's Lucy, Mackie?
Now, don't get any wrong ideas about Lucy.
Would you like something, Mr. Walt? Some salt, maybe? What were you saying, Mr. Jake?
Nothing at all. What I really wanted to say
say was positively nothing at all. I better get going. So it seems there'll be no song.
No.
Nothing to brighten up the proceedings? No. It's just gonna be one more of those miserable, ordinary, goddamn lousy days like always.
Well, if no one else will sing something, I'll do a little something myself. I'll imitate a woman I once saw. She was a barmaid and a scrub woman at a pub on Dock Street, and all the customers made fun of her. But one day, she stood up to the customers. Now, you here. Say, when's your shift coming in, Jenny?
When's your shit coming in, Jenny?
And then, you say, are you still scrubbing the floors, Jenny, the pirate sweetheart?
Are you still scrubbing the floors, Jenny, the pirate sweetheart?
Perfect, and now I start. And remember, it's just a song. I've never been there personally. You gentlemen can watch while I'm scrubbing the floors, and I'm scrubbing the floors while you're gawking. And maybe once you tip me and it makes you feel swell on a ratty waterfront in a ratty old hotel, and you'll never guess to who you're talking. You've never guessed to who you're talking. Suddenly, one night, there's a scream in the night, and you yell, what the hell could that have been? And you see me kinda grinning while I'm scrubbing, and you say, what the hell she got to grin? And a ship, a black freighter, with a skull on its masthead, will be coming. You gentlemen can say, hey girl, finish the floors, get upstairs, make the beds, earn your keep here. You toss me your tips and look out at the ships, but I'm counting your heads while I'm making up the beds, 'cause there's nobody gonna sleep here. Tonight, none of you will sleep here. Then that night, there's a bang in the night, and you say, who's that kicking up a row? And you see me kinda staring out the window, and you say, what's she got to stare at now? And the ship, the black freighter, turns around in the harbor, shooting guns from the bow. Then you gentlemen can wipe off that laugh from your face. Every building in town is a flat one. This whole stinking place will be down to the ground. Only this cheap hotel standing up, safe and sound. And you say, why do they spare that? And you say, why do they spare that? All the night through, with the noise and to-do, you wonder who's the person lives up there. Then you see me stepping out into the morning, looking nice with a ribbon in my hair. Then the ship, the black freighter, runs up flat up its masthead, and that cheer rings the air. By noontime the dock is all swarming with men coming off of that ghostly freighter. They're moving in the shadows where no one can see, and they're
That's not nice, you clown. That's art. And art isn't nice. That was wonderful, Polly. But in front of these cheap crooks, there's no point. Besides, I don't like you parading yourself from now on, no more of that. And is anybody standing watch outside? I must stand guard while you stuff yourself at my expense?
What do you mean, your expense?
It's all right, Jerry. I'll go on out. Who'd come here anyway?
Wouldn't it be so funny if all of us wedding guests got pinched today?
Captain, the commissioner himself, Tiger Brown!
Take that. Okay.
I've been expecting him. Tiger Brown, Commissioner of Police, Chief Pillar of the Old Bailey, who is about to enter the humble and, I hope, temporary abode of Captain McKee. Jackie, my boy!
Hello! Hello, Mac. Now listen, I gotta be going very soon. There's so much to be done. Now look. Oh, this place, Mackie. I'm afraid we'll have to count as somebody else's stable. That makes one more count of breaking and entering. Ha!
But, Jackie, it seems so suitable. Let me present my bride, Polly, born Peachum.
Very happy to make the acquaintance of the bride of my old friend Mackie.
And these are my boys. Jackie, they may be familiar to you.
Please, just for today, I don't know anybody. Gentlemen, please, be seated.
Your old lover boy dive into the liquor. Polly, gentlemen, you see here in your midst the man whom the Queen's matchless wisdom has placed high over his fellow men. Almost never have I, humble safecracker I am, almost never have I put my hand to the most trivial operation without sharing the proceeds with him first, my friend Brown, and almost never has a distinguished commissioner organized a raid without giving me some previous little hint. And so it goes. It has all been give and take, genuine Parisian silk.
And hoisted directly from Peter Robinson.
I get all my linen there. Oh, Jackie, do you recall the days when we two, you a soldier, me a soldier, served together in India?
Mackie, remember? Johnny joined up and Jimmy was there.
And George got a sergeant's rating.
Don't give me right, Navy, I don't care.
And the life is so fascinating.
Let's all go barmy, live off the army, see the world we never saw.
If we get feeling down,
We wander into town.
and if the population
Sure breeds us with indignation.
We turn to bits because we like our hamburgers raw.
Johnny got drunk on a gallon of gin,
And Jimmy did not drink tea.
and George replied with a right to the chin.
For the army is just a pig tea.
Let's all go barmy, live off the army, see the world we never saw.
If we get feeling down,
We wander into town.
And population should greet us with indignation. We chug the bits because we like our hamburgers raw.
Johnny is missing, Jimmy is dead.
and George went crazy shooting.
But blood is blood and red is red.
And the army is still recruiting.
Let's all go barmy, live off the army, see the world we never saw.
If we get feeling down,
We wander into town.
and if the population
Should greet us with indignation.
We chug the bits because we like our hamburgers raw.
I knew it. You didn't have to tell me.
That was taken care of. And now, good night. Wish you the best of luck, man.
Thank you, sir.
Oh boy, I've got to admit, a big shiver went down on me when Tiger Bell came in.
Yeah, now, ma'am. Sorry. You see how high our connections go.
Oh, indeed. Our Mackie's always got an extra iron in the fire that we don't know about. But us too, lads. We got our little irons in the fire. Boys, it's 9:30.
It's time!
What's going on?
Are you ready, Captain? Boys, to the happy couple!
Oh, I thank you, one and all, my comrades. I thank you.
And now for the moment of the inconspicuous departure.
Sorry guys, but I now pronounce you man and wife. Oh.
Holly, sit down.
Okay.
You see the moon over Dock Street?
I see it, dearest. You feel my heart beating, beloved.
I feel it, beloved.
Anywhere you go, I will go with you. No papers or licenses seal our troth. No floral wreaths or garlands gonna who prayed for my bridal gown. I asked us both, and where is the veil for my Oh, drink, let us drink one more drink from the glass, and then fling it down while we pray. For love lives evermore, or love will pass. Who knows how to make love
I can't believe it! You got married.
You,
Immortal girl. Here we deck you out front and back with dresses and hats and gloves and parasels, and then, after we rig out a complete sailboat, you throw yourself into the rubbish like a rotten vegetable. Did you really? Did you really get married?
Married to a crook. A crook's wife. That's fine, that's perfect.
If you're so sinful, did you have to get married at all? Did it have to be to a horse thief? God, ever since she was a child, she had a swelled head on her, like the Queen of England.
She really got married.
You heard her say so last night, 9 o'clock.
And to notorious housebreaker.
Ow! Don't talk about it, Jonathan. This is the reward we get. I think I'm going crazy. I can't stand it. Somebody get me a drink!
You crooks, what are you what you done to your poor mother? That's the last consolation left her. Don't you know that? Oh, the poor woman, what have you done?
Give me that!
Oh, Mama, here you go. This will put you on your feet. She needs at least 2 glasses when she gets like this. figure just a few more operations, and we can retire out to a little place in the country.
Oh! You can!
Yes.
Well, what about us? So, you get married. So what do? You get divorced. Is that so hard to accomplish, Polly?
I don't know what you're saying.
He's saying divorce.
But I love him. Why would I get a divorce?
Have you no shame?
Oh, Mama, weren't you ever in love?
In love? Oh, those threepenny books you've been reading, that's what you're on about. Polly, listen to me. Everybody gets a divorce.
Well, then I'll be the exception.
I'll turn your bottom, you exception.
Oh, you speak like any mother, but it won't work. Love's rosier than a tampon.
Polly, don't make me lose.
I won't be robbed of my love.
Oh, love. You talk of love.
Yes, love is the greatest thing in the world.
Ooh.
Are you okay?
I'm good. Very good.
You talk of love. Do you have any idea the amount of women that has white? Why, I bet when he's hanged, there'll be half a dozen women claiming they're his widows, and they'll all have a brat in their arms to prove it. Jonathan!
Hanged, did you say? Hanged. That's a good idea. How did you come to think of that?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Out, Pauline.
Get the fuck out.
Go. Hanged, eh? By all means, it should be worth about £40.
Exactly, just inform the police.
Oh, that way we can get him hanged free of charge, but... Oh! We don't know where he's hiding.
I know where he's hiding. In that house in Wapping with his women.
Those women would never give him up.
Oh, won't they? Money rules the world.
Mr. Peacher!
Hi.
Hello.
I need some instructions for today.
You deal with him. You leave the rest to me.
Listen to me, my friend.
Okay.
Between moving people and aggravating them, there is a fine difference. Oh my God, Filch!
What?
Artists.
Artists?
That's what I need. Artists, painters, yes. Why, Filch, listen to me.
I'm listening.
If you give a decent performance, you deserve applause, yes, but who has the brains? You better be careful, Filch. I may not extend your engagement. What? And I'm so sorry.
What?
But won't you look at this?
No.
He's plump.
No, no.
Oh, you've been eating again. I'll make an exception and go.
I'll go to Wapping. I'll talk with his girls. I'll talk to Jenny, his old duck. Any of the others would do, but I'll talk to Jenny. If this fine gentleman is out and about in the next 2 days with his girls, then that will be that. And he will. Now there's a man, the living tool of Satan. He charges forth while others are debating, conniving, cocking with all the trimming. I know one thing will trim him down. Where then? In women
police commissioner enjoyed himself hugely at my wedding.
Oh, he did he?
He did. They sipped a brandy together, patted each other's cheeks, and said, if you'll have another, I'll have another. And when one of them got up to go, the other one's eyes welled up with tears and said, anywhere you go, I will go with you. There's not a thing in the records against my Mackie.
Maybe there wasn't before, but there will be now. He seduced my daughter.
It's okay.
Jonathan,
What?
I'm worried. You're dealing with
Mac the Knife, the most slippery criminal in all of London. Suppose it doesn't work.
It will work. With me paying a visit to the police station, and you doing your part.
Leave it to me.
Okay, well, as for me, I'll be very pleased to greet Mr. Ron again.
Oh, the wickedness of the world is so great. You keep running so your own legs don't get stolen out from under you.
All I'm asking isn't much. Once instead of all this sadness, from a man a little gladness. Is that asking very much? Is that asking such a much?
One right is guaranteed to everybody. To call his short, unhappy life his own. To take a bit of pleasure with a shoddy. And when he asks for bread to eat, not get a stone. This human right belongs to everybody. But sad to say, it never yet has happened that things should go the way they ought to go. We'd all be glad to live in peace forever. It seems that circumstance won't have it so.
I would gladly give to you anything your heart desired. Oh, I swear I'd be inspired. It would give me pleasure too. It would give me pleasure too.
We crave to be more kindly than we are. Give gladly to the poor because it's right. If all are good, his kingdom can't be far. Who wouldn't wish to bask beneath his light? We crave to be more kind than we are. But sad to say, it never yet has happened. You have to reach up high and man is low. We'd all be glad to live in peace forever. It seems that circumstance won't have it so.
Just saying he tells the truth, the world is mean and men are rude.
Of course I'm telling you the truth. The world is mean and man uncouth. Who wouldn't want his heaven on earth now? But you know circumstance will it allow? No! Circumstance will not allow. Your brother, he was dear to you, but when there isn't food for two, you both begin a running race, and running he steps on your face. Your wife, oh, she was dear to you, but when her love for you is through, another man she starts to chase, and running she steps on your face. Your child, oh, she was dear to you, but when your groceries are due, another place she starts to chase, and running she steps on your face.
It always happens that way. It always happens that way. The
course I'm telling you the truth. The world is mean and man uncouth to be a glow instead of low. But you know circumstance won't have it so. To be a glow instead of low. But you know circumstance won't have it so.
And nothing much will help a lot, and you can toss it in the pot.
The world is mean and man uncouth, and sad to say I tell the truth.
It always happens that way. It always happens that way. And nothing much will help a lot, and you can toss it in the pot. Mackie! Mackie! Oh, don't be afraid, Mackie. It's only me.
What is it, Polly? Why do you look like that?
I've just been to see Brown, and my father was there too, and he threatened something terrible, and Brown tried to protect you, but now he thinks you ought to disappear for a little while, Mackie, because they've arranged to have you caught. He thinks you gotta start packing right away.
Packing? Ridiculous. Come here, Polly. Let's you and me do something that's got nothing to do with packing.
Not now, Mac! I'm so nervous! All their talk was about hanging!
I don't like it when you frown. There's nothing in the records against me.
Oh, maybe yesterday there wasn't, but suddenly today there's an awful lot. Hang on, give me 1 second. It says here that you, hang on, I've got the list with me. It's an awful long list. I don't think I'll ever get through it. It has no end. Hold that, thank you. Okay, you went and killed 3 shopkeepers. There's over 30 burglaries, 23 street robberies. There's arson, attempted murders, perjuries, forgeries, and more things I don't know how to pronounce. All within 6 months. You're a terrible man.
What about Brown? What did he say?
Well, he followed me out into the hall and said there was nothing he could do for you. Oh, Mackie!
Well, if I must make a run for it, you'll have to take over the business.
Don't talk of business now. I can't bear it. Kiss your poor Polly and swear you will never, never.
Now, here are the main books. Listen carefully. Here's a list of the men. Walt Dreary, unreliable rat. 3 weeks grace, then out. Simply give his name to Brown.
Simply give his name to Brown.
Ready Money Matt, makes good money, but fresh. Steals the bedclothes from best society ladies. Give him a raise.
Give him a raise.
Bob the Saw, very petty pickpocket, not a sign of talent.
Not a sign of talent.
Aside from them, keep everything as it was. Get up early, wash your face, fix yourself up, and so on.
Okay. Wash, fix myself up, and so on. Okay, you're right. I must keep myself in hand if I'm to take hold of the business. What's yours is mine too, isn't it, Mac, now? What about your room? I'll give it up. Why pay the rent?
No, I'll still need it.
But why, when it costs money?
You seem to think I'm not coming back.
But you can always rent it again. Oh, Mac, I keep looking at your mouth, but I have no idea what you're saying. Will you be true to me, Mac?
Certainly I'll be true to you. You think I don't love you? I just see farther than you, that's all.
I'm so grateful to you, Mac, for everything. You'll be thinking of me, won't you, when they're after you with the bloodhounds?
All the proceeds were sent to Jack Pool's bank in Manchester.
Jack Pool's Bank in Manchester.
Confidentially, I'm thinking of going into banking exclusively. It's safer and the tanks are bigger. Now, in 3 weeks, all the money is to be out of this business. Then, you are to give the list of the entire staff over to the police. In 4 weeks, this whole nest of rats will be in jail.
Mac, can you look them in the face when you're about to inform on them, knowing they're as good as hay? Can you shake hands with them?
Who do you mean? Bob the Saw? Ready Money Matt? Crookfinger Jake? That scum? Gentlemen, I'm glad to see you.
We just got word of the plans for Coronation Friday. We better start right now. The Archbishop just had a very rice, and
When?
5:30. We gotta start right now, Captain.
Yes, you better be moving.
What do you mean, you?
Well, as for myself, I'm afraid I must be off on a little trip.
Good God. They're getting ready to clap you in quad?
Why? Before the coronation. Coronation without you would be like a funeral without a corpse.
Cut that! As a consequence, I'm giving over the management of the business for the time being to my wife, Polly.
Well, boys, I guess our captain can rest with an easy mind. We'll tidy up this job and in fine style, too. What do you say, boys?
I don't have a thing to say, but a woman at a time like this? Something against you, kind of, man.
How about that, Polly?
Why, you little pig runt. You'll start us off fine. It better be nothing personal against me, or these men here will rip their pants off you and slap the lid.
Polly!
Am I right, men?
Right!
Thank you.
Hey, she's got something.
Great. Our new captain. She's got all the answers. Hooray for Polly!
Hooray!
Polly!
Matt, come here. Last week, you were bragging about trying to set fire to Westminster Abbey. You make a mistake like that again, and you're finished. Now, who did that one?
I did.
Who did it?
You did, Mr.
Well,
Fine. You did. Some chance for advancement around here, right?
you'll get advancement. You try to get in my way. Now get to work.
Miss Polly, you're in charge while your husband's away. Counts every Friday, ma'am?
Right, every Friday it is, boys.
And now, my darling, goodbye. And don't forget to make up that pretty face of yours every day. Just as though I were still here. That's most important, Polly.
And you, Matt, swear to me you'll leave town immediately, that you won't look at another woman. Believe me, your Polly says it's not because she's jealous, but because it's most important too, Matt.
Now, Polly. Why should I bother with hand-me-downs when I have you? It's you I love. When it gets dark, I'll gather my things and start, and before you can see the moon from your window, I'll be far out in Highgate.
Don't tear the heart out of me, Matt. Stay for a while. Let's be happy a little longer.
And what about my heart? Isn't it being torn out of me too? I'm going. And no one knows when I'm coming back.
It lasted so short a time, Matt.
Is it over then?
Last night, I had a dream. I heard laughter out in the alley, and when I looked, I saw our moon, only it was a pale, thin moon, like a worn-out old penny. Don't forget me, Mac. In foreign lands.
I swear I'll never forget you. Kiss me, Polly.
Goodbye, Mac.
Goodbye, Polly.
And he will never come back again. The Queen is preparing to head down London Way. Where will we all be on Coronation Day? Sweet while it lasted, and now it is over. Tear out my heart, say goodbye, my lover. What good is my weeping, blessed Virgin? Come hear me, when even my own mother knew it all before me.
For love is evermore, or love will pass. Who knows how to make love stay?
When I was so young,
talented, he won't waste his time on us.
Now you listen here. Jenny. If all London were on his neck, Mackie ain't the man to change his customary habits. And certainly not this one. Thursdays, you
Used
said,
to be
and this
Thursday.
is Thursday. Good evening, sweet pea. Good evening, Miss Peachum. Oh, he'll be flying to escape his maker. They've got the quicklime ready in the shaker, the gallows waiting, and their farewell trumpets. So why is baby hesitating? Strumpets. Is death not stiff enough? Authority in them he feels his own dependency. He knows which girl has sold him out his life and limb. Blood money changes hands, and he knows how. And since he knows what ladies do to him, her man trap then, her death trap now, he vows she'll die and take him to his dying. Come stilling night, and once again he's lying. What a man. Well, she'll be away to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. Well, she'll be away to the next whiskey bar. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. For if we don't find the next whiskey bar, I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you we must and you must have whiskey, oh, you know why. Well, she'll go away to the next little girl. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. She'll go away to the next little girl. Oh, don't ask why. Oh, don't ask why. For if we don't find the next little girl, I tell you we must die. I tell you we must die. I tell you, I tell you, I tell you we must die. Who's it from, Betty?
My sister in Ipswich. My brother-in-law's a postman in Ipswich. He wears a scarlet coat and delivers the post on a pony.
Ah, yes, well, Holloway is where my family comes from. Oh, shit, it's okay.
Holloway?
Yeah. My nephew with the 5 siblings, he tells me earning power isn't what it used to be.
Isn't it though? Earning power? What it used to be.
say that's very true. Earning power has all but disappeared. It's the new machines, they say.
That's true.
Do you think they can take away my earning power?
No, Dugs. You'll be making ends meet for quite a time.
When you went outdoors, Jenny, did the door open? I can feel a drought.
Oh, you feel that? Well, it's because you don't have any underpanties on. Oh, me? I feel nice and cozy.
Naturally, in your long woolens.
Oh.
Is it still raining outdoors, Jenny? Jenny!
What's the matter, Jenny? In a mood again?
What's what?
You're always in a mood. First you're gay, then you're sad. Always different. We were talking about our family.
I could hear you.
Yes, like my nephew in
My
Holloway.
brother-in-law in Ipswich, he has 2 little girls.
Aw.
And my mother lives with them.
Oh.
You never talk about your family, do you, Jenny? Jenny. Jenny!
Family! Oh, I never had a family. All I ever had was dreams!
Oh, Jenny, you give me the shivers.
Where's Captain McKeith, do you suppose?
McKeith! What? He ain't coming here tonight.
Well, why not? It's Thursday.
In fact, you won't be seeing him here again for quite a while. Excuse me.
You don't think? Say, that would be a big
Yeah. If I know my man, he'd be far outside the city limits by now. This time, it's a clean break. My coffee! Where is my coffee?
Where is my coffee? Just like that.
What is the way? Because it's my Thursday here. I can't let my routine be stopped by unimportant things. Besides, it's raining outside.
In the name of Her Majesty, Captain McKeith is here charged with 3 gold. Look, it's a list of charges. I can't really read. It's okay.
Am I in there too?
We're all there. The entire staff. Mackie, let me read your hand.
Yes, read his palm, Jenny. You did so good.
Well, and her legacy?
Don't see any legacy.
Why do you look that way, Jenny?
Long journey in the near future?
Don't see any long journey.
Well, what is it then?
Now only good news, please. Nothing bad.
I see a very narrow, dark thing, very little light. And then I see a large bee. That's betrayal by a woman. And then I see...
Wait! I'd like to know some details about this dark, narrow thing and the betrayal. For instance, the name of the woman, for instance.
Her name begins with a J.
And it's all wrong. Her name begins with a P.
Mackie. When the bells ring out at Westminster Abbey, watch out.
Go on.
Where are you going, Jenny?
I'll be back! What's so funny? Totally inaccurate. There were only 3 of them. That's what you think. Why, Jake, give it back to me. You're through with it. Hey, I haven't gone past the race yet. What happened to Jenny?
She'll be back.
My dear young ladies, long before my star rose in the ascendant over this fair
Well,
city,
listen to him, rose the ascendant over this fair city.
I dwelt in the direst poverty with one of your sisters, Jenny. And although now today no one in fear is Mackie Knight, the scourge of the city, I forget not, in a time of plenty, the companion of a darker time, of all the girls in this establishment, the most beloved to me. Jenny. There was a time, and now it's all gone by, when we 2 lived together, she and I. The way we were was out and had a beer, he crawled in instead. And when he paid his bill, back in bed I climb and say good night, my friend, thank you, anytime. And so we lived, me and my little mouse, in that snug 2x4 where we kept house.
There was a time, and now it's all gone by, when we were poor but happy, he and I. And when the day no customer would bring, and we would fight, he'd yell, "Give back my ring!" A ring is nice, no doubt. It's been done without. But when he drank too much, I'd get kind of grim and shout the house down how I'd stand a clown like him. And then he'd turn around in bed and bite my arm, and I would kick him in the teeth, meaning no harm. It was so sweet to be his little spouse. In that house 2x4 where we played. Oh, happy time, and now it's all gone by, until we quit each other, you and I. We had our love by day, and don't you smirk!
The nights, I say, were strictly meant for work. It's better at night, they say. It ain't bad by day.
And then one time inside I felt a little stir.
It looked like soon I might be taking care of her.
Did you suppose that this was all my private plan? You left me flat!
Well, I just ain't a family man. We locked the door and each commenced to roam. Goodbye, sweet 2x4 that we called home.
All right, let's go.
Has this rat hole only got one way out? How do you do, madam?
Hello, Mr. Mackey. Oh, my husband has often said that the greatest heroes flung themselves on the windowsills of whorehouses.
May I ask, how is your good husband?
Considerably better, as of the moment. Oh, how sad you'll have to take your leave of this charming young thing. Constable, they conduct the gentleman to his new lodgings. Thank you.
Come along.
Oh, hi, Jenny. Oh, if you ever wish to see your Mr. Mackey, you can always find him at his new address. His new address is Newgate Prison
my men don't find him. Dear God, I hope he's out on that moor past Highgate thinking of his dear Jackie. But he's like all great men, you know. He's light of heart. They were to bring him in now, and I saw those loyal, friendly eyes of his. I couldn't stand it. And God, at least the moon's out. He won't lose his way out on the moor. What's that? My God, they caught him. Mackie! It wasn't me. I did everything I could. Oh, don't look at me that way. I can't handle it. You don't say nothing! It's terrible!
Mackie, just say something. Say something to your poor Jackie. Give him some word. This is darkest. He thinks I'm not worth one single comforting word.
Well, my sad rummies, here we are again. Thanks to Providence in our old mansion. A question, please. Is this what you call living? Then take a little tip from Mac the Knife. While still a child, I heard it with misgiving. The bulging pocket makes the easy life. Now, once I used to think it might be worthy to be a brave and sacrificing person. I soon found out it wasn't reimbursing. Decided to continue being earthy. The noble poor are nobly underfed. And being brave will bring an empty fame. You're all alone with no one else to blame. You're mingling with the great, but you are dead. Where's the percentage? Ask Mac the Knife. The bulging pocket makes the easy life. Now what about Lucy? This whole business with Lucy. Will Tiger Brown turn into a real tiger when he finds out about me and his daughter, Lucy? I know she's waiting for me outside. Well, there are worse ways to spend one's time. Waiting for a hanging. Lucy! My love, my heart!
You monster, you dare look me in the face?
Why? Lucy! Gaze at your deeply troubled husband!
Husband? And how about Miss Polly Peachum? I could tear out your eyes.
Lucy! Seriously, you're not foolish enough to be jealous of Polly.
Tell me you're not married to her too, you villain.
Married? That's a joke. My morning prowl takes me sometimes by her house. Yeah, because I talk with her. If I occasionally slip her a kiss, the little fool goes running to all her old crones boasting she's married to me. Lucy, sweetheart, what can I do to prove? If you think, for one moment, if you actually believe that she and I are... Forget it. Forget it. What more can a gentleman say? He can say no more.
All I want is for you to make an honest woman of me.
Is that all? You want me to? Certainly. Nothing to it. Forget it. Now, what more can a gentleman say? He can say no more.
Why do I listen to him, the dog? Why do I turn to jelly every time he opens his mouth? I used to believe in the days I was pure, and I was pure. You used to be. My wonderful someone will come to me someday, and then it will all depend on me. If he's a fine man, if he's a rich man, wears a fine cravat, smokes a cigar, and if he's gallant and treats me like a lady, then night was nice for rowing, and this girl was gone. Not so perpendicular. So you let a man just walk right over you, who said dignified is what you are. Such a wonderful lot of terrible things did happen. And now it's you who can tell me.
Sorry.
Where is he? Where's my husband? Oh, here, Maggie, you're here. Oh, don't turn away from me. I'm your wife. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
You mousy,
Oh,
you
my
brute.
Maggie in prison. You were supposed to go escape to the moor. You swore you wouldn't go
Maggie,
near
if
those
my
women.
father
I knew
found
what
out
would
about
happen,
you
what
and
they
me-
would do to you, but I kept quiet because I believed in you. Maggie. I'll stand by you. Life or death. No word, Maggie? No look? Maggie, you're Polly. Look how she's suffering.
A hussy.
What's that? Who's she?
Who's she?
Will you please tell her who I am anyway?
Yes, I think you better.
Yes, tell her I'm your wife.
Your wife?
Look at me, I'm your wife.
You double-dealing liar. So you have two wives, a pimp.
Tell her, Maggie, tell her. I was pure and untouched when we married. You know that. And you handed me management of the business, and I was
Lies,
both
lies.
out
That's all I
of
ever heard.
debt.
And
Lies,
you told me to
lies,
talk for a
lies.
minute! Everything would be cleared up.
Will not shut up. For anybody made of flesh and blood, it's too much. You hear me? It's too much.
Yes, I sympathize, dearie. Naturally, the wife.
The wife.
Yeah, the wife. Heartache comes first. I'm sorry, dearie, but that's just the way it is. A person can get mixed up sometimes.
Mixed up.
Mhm.
I love that. So that's who you picked? That's your green tomato? Soho society girl. Sit! Come on out, you gutter queen. Show your legs and let's all see how great. I'm always glad to admire beauty. They're the thickest angles in the city.
You bitch.
You thought it would make a big impression on my
Didn't
Maggie.
I? Didn't I?
Guess you never met his old friend.
Oh, didn't I? Didn't I?
Well, you kind of make me laugh.
Well, I kind of make you laugh.
Who would want a stupid calf?
Who would want what, stupid cat?
Now there's a leg for you, so Mackie need beg for you.
Well, you better ask him.
Guess you better ask him.
You better ask him.
You better ask him.
Maggie and me, I always knew it chose me. Maggie and me, and he will never lose me. He's not in any danger from some pretended stranger. He'll leave me for a stranger. Laughable. Yes, they call me beauty of the town. See my legs and say now those are pretty. You didn't do that without your glance. You admire beauty. Now the dream is tangled in the city.
Peddle your wares somewhere else.
I never make a big impression on my Maggie.
Did you? Did you?
And you'll be pleased to know I've met his Jackie.
Have you? Have you?
Well, you kind of make me laugh.
Now I kind of make you laugh.
Yeah, who would want a big giraffe?
Who would want what big giraffe?
You're so pitiful, imagining you're beautiful.
Bet you wouldn't ask him.
Certainly, I'll ask him.
Go on and ask him.
You better ask him. Maggie and me, he never could refuse me. Maggie and me, and he will never lose me. He likes a nice petite girl.
He likes a big
time for everything.
You can say that to my face?
Stupid, stupid, stupid. I know it. Come here, you cheap little hussy. Make your respectable mother drag you out of jail, why don't you? When he's hanged, he can hang you with him. And look, here's two of them. Bluebeard.
Mama, please, you don't understand.
Home! You hear me? And quick.
Takes her mother to tell her how to act.
March!
All right. I will, but first I just have to say something.
First, I have to do
No, really, really.
I'm
It's serious.
serious. It's serious.
Lucy, my love, you were splendid. Of course I pitied her. That's why I didn't treat her as she deserved. You really believe what she said at first, am I right?
Only for a little bit. Oh, Mackie, I love you so much. I'd rather see you in prison than in another's arms. Isn't that funny?
Lucy, my life is in your hands.
Oh, I love that. Say it again.
Lucy, my life is in your hands.
What should I do for you, darling? Shall I run away with you?
Oh, I think not. It would be twice as hard if we tried to escape together. But the moment all dies down, I'll send for you on the instant. You know that.
Well, then what should I do now?
Oh, just answer me. It's Jackie. Oh, just be kind and answer me. Gone. He's gone. He escaped? Well, thank Christ.
My name is Peachum. I am here to collect the 40 pounds in honor of the capture of one Mackie, notorious bandit. Now, wait a second. That's not Mackie, is it? I know that face. Do you know that face? I know that face. Where is he? I come here expecting a jailbird, and what do I find? None other than Commissioner of Police Tiger Brown in a jail cell, and Mackie's out running.
Mr. Beecham, it ain't my fault, okay? I'm all confused.
How wager you are. You must feel terrible.
Oh, I do. It's this feeling of hopelessness, you know? Everybody just does whatever the hell they want. It's terrible, terrible.
Well, why don't you try lying down? Yes. Close your eyes. Pretend like none of this has ever. Try to imagine a grassy green meadow with fluffy white clouds overhead. Oh! Trying to get all those nasty facts out of your mind. Those that have already happened, and those that are yet to come.
How is it my fault that the man runs free? What can the police do, huh?
Why, the police can't do a thing, can they? Well, in that case, what's going to happen to you will be hideously unjust. Because, of course, the ordinary people of London will naturally say the police should have done. Okay, guys, one more time. The police should have done something. That's the line. The police should have done something. What a great audience, guys. Well, it seems you won't be attending the Queen's coronation procession after all.
What has that got to do with it?
Well, I do believe the ordinary people of London will be demanding that you find your Mr. Mackey and that you jail him again. You see, there was once a commissioner of police in ancient Egypt who trifled with the feelings of the ordinary people. Do you know what happened to him? Snakes! Ah! Oh, snakes! Snakes applied right to his breast. Ooh, that's my heartbeat. They say the young queen held them there with her own two tiny hands.
You don't say.
Oh, but I do. God be with you, Brown.
Snakes, huh?
Sergeant!
teaching. You teach us to renounce the major sins. Should know before you do your heavy preaching. Our middle's empty, there it all begins. Your vices and our virtues are so dear to you. So learn the simple truth from this our song. Wherever you aspire, whatever you may do, first feed the face, and then talk right and wrong. For even honest folk may act like sinners, unless they've had their customary dinners.
What keeps a man alive?
What keeps a man alive? He lives on others. He likes to taste them first, then eat them whole if he can. Forgets that they're supposed to be his brothers, that he himself was ever called a man. Remember, if you wish to stay alive, for once do something bad and you'll survive.
You warn us you're about to lift our dresses, to see they don't fall down for lack of pins. But please, before your moral feather presses, our middle's empty, there it all begins. Oh, you who dote on your despair and your desire, may learn the simple truth from this our song. Whatever you may do, whatever you aspire, first feed the face, and then talk right and wrong. For even saintly folk may act like sinners, unless they've had their customary dinners.
What keeps a man alive?
What keeps a man alive? He lives on others. He likes to taste them first, then eat them whole if he can. Forgets that they're supposed to be his brothers, that he himself was ever called a man.
Remember, if you wish to stay alive, for once do something bad and you'll survive.
Let me remind you that at this very moment, in our 11 districts, from Drury Lane to Hempstead, we have over 432 people working on these very posters in honor of the coronation of the Queen.
Hurry up! Make it quick now. One who doesn't work now will be permitted to beg later.
Listen, you're supposed to be a blind man.
You can't even make a decent lie!
That's an infant's handwriting. That must be the card of honor. They let us inspect today. The greatest thing in the military careers they're going to have us to deal with.
Mrs. Peter!
There's a sleepy girl approaching. She's gonna collect something.
Oh.
I think she's right behind you, isn't she?
Oh, shit.
Well, here I am, Miss Peachum.
Oh! Don't you look terrible?
What? No sleep? Oh, you've come for your Mr. Mackheath's money, is that it? There's not one threepenny bit you'll get, you understand? Not one!
And the reason for that, Miss Peachum?
Breaking into my house in the middle of the night, breaking in to a respectable property at 3 in the morning? Oh, you better sleep off your wild night. Skim milk, That's what you look like, all of you.
I'm not going to get my reward according to contract for getting Mr. McKeith pinched. Is that it, Miss Peachum?
Exactly. You'll get what you ain't looking for, but money?
No, you won't get your money.
And what may that be for, Miss Peachum?
Because the great Mr. McKeith
Has flew the coop yet again. Now, ladies, if you please, just this once, get the fuck out of my place.
What's going on here? You didn't give them any money, did you?
No!
Well, then what is it, lady? Is McKeith out of jail or is he escaped?
You and your Mr. McKeith, you're not worth his little toe. Yeah, I was crying so hard in my pillow. You listen up, you bitch! I was crying so hard in my pillow last night when I thought how I told Mackie you two that I depend on a customer tonight. Ew. And you know what happened? There I was, crying myself to sleep. And then I heard a whistle. And down in the alley, there he stood. The very man I was crying about, yelling for me to throw him down the keys. He wanted to forget the wrong I'd done him in my arms. And I don't see Suki Tawdry here. You know why? Because he went right from my place to hers. He wanted to console her too. He's the last gentleman left in London.
I see. He's at Suki Tawdry's. Filch!
Yes?
To the police station.
Okay.
Mr. McKeith is at Suki Tawdry's.
Suki Tawdry's.
Go on.
Okay.
Now, ladies, what are we quarreling about? Celia, how about you pour this no, not very nice. This young, no. How about you pour this woman a nice cup of coffee and stop insulting her?
First Jenny, now Suki Tawdry. I knew it! I knew it!
Tell you something, Jenny. You would be rotting in Turnbridge gutter if I didn't spend sleepless nights turning pennies out of your poverty. And you know what, Jenny? I learned something. I learned that the powerful of the earth can create poverty, but they can't stand to look at it. They're weaklings and dolts, just like
Now you listen here, Jenny. You come back here tomorrow morning, and you'll get your money, but not before the coronation parade.
Miss Peachum, that is nice of you.
Well,
Yeah,
form a
don't
line.
get used to it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
It's my turn to speak. Form a line. In half an hour we depart for Buckingham Palace.
The police! The police! Thank you, darling.
That's nice,
Thank
Phyllis.
you.
Quickly, Celia, get the musicians together, and when you hear me say the word harmless, I'm sure you know what I mean when I say harmless.
Harmless? No! I don't understand.
You never understand anything.
I never understand.
When I say the word harmless, that's your cue, dummy. Tell the musicians to play anything loud. Loud. Now, go.
Fuck you!
Well, Mr. Beggar's big brother. A little action, eh? Handcuffs ready, Smith! The signs, you know, I love the signs. Victim of official tyranny. Is that you, sweetheart?
Why, good morning, Brown. Did you have a good rest?
Knock his hat off.
Oh, no, please don't. No. Now, wait a minute, Brown. What if I told you I had a way to put you on Mr. McKeith under lock and key again?
This man is crazy. How is it possible that the man still runs free in this city?
Well, maybe it's because he's a very good friend of yours.
Who is?
Why, McKeith. Mac the Knife? Thank you. Not me, certainly not me. I mean, Tiger Brown, who wouldn't want to manhandle me? That would be the second roll of drums. In half an hour we depart the parade of the poorest of the poor.
Correct. In half an hour, the parade of the poorest of the poor departs to Newgate Prison, their winter lodgings. Matt! Smith, gather up anything you can find, all these loyal subjects here. Perhaps you heard of Tiger Brown? Tonight, Beecham, I've solved 2 problems. How to get rid of you, and how to save a friend. I'll smoke you out, you and your whole rats, and I'll send you to jail. And for what, you may ask?
What?
Well, you told me yourself. You plan to make a nuisance of yourself in front of the Queen.
But, Tiger Brown, these few measly creatures here, they're harmless. If first you don't succeed, then try and try again. And if you don't succeed again, just try and try and try. Useless, it's useless. Our kind of life's too rough. Take it from me, it's useless. Try ain't enough. You played very smart and travel with the plan. And then you try another plan. You're still a losing man. Useless, it's useless. Our kind of life's too tough. Take it from me, it's useless. Try ain't enough. You're running after luck, but luck is running too. You think you're running after luck, it's right there back of you. Ah! Useless, it's useless. Our kind of life's too rough. Take it from me, it's useless. Luck ain't enough. Since people ain't much good, just hit 'em on the hood. And though you hit 'em hard and good, they're never out for good. Useless, it's useless. Our kind of life's too tough. Take it from me, it's useless. Your trying ain't enough. Don't try to make jokes at a time like this, Tiger. You seem to have forgotten the monstrous number of poor that inhabit London, not these few creatures here. No, the real destitute of London will come out by the thousands. Can you picture them, Tiger Brown? In front of Westminster Abbey. Oh, they just don't look appetizing, do they? Not very fun. Oh, let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of Scruffula Brown? No? Erysipelas? Okay, well, try to a bit. Hundreds of faces, each one with a separate disease. Ooh, yeah, right. It doesn't seem right that the Queen should be greeted by that, right? Flowers, yes. Not erysipelas. But you say that your men have handles, but you don't believe that yourself. I mean, what would it look like? Hundreds of poor diseased faces beaten down by your nightsticks in front of the Queen. Picture it with me now. I think I'm going to be sick. Oh, a small chair, please, Tiger Brown.
He's threatening me. This is blackmail. What can he do with a man like this? In the interest of public safety, not a thing.
Oh, let me remind you. Do anything you like to the Queen of England, but step on one of these poor, and you'll never hear the end of it. Well, Peter must answer for you.
What do you want me to do? Arrest Mac the Knife? Well, that's easily said. He's got to be caught before he can be arrested.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
Fine, then I'll produce the man for you. Where is she? Jenny!
What?
Jenny, there she is. Everyone clap for Jenny. Everyone clap for Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Jenny, where did you say our Mr. Macheath was hiding?
21 Oxford Street, Suki Tawdry's.
Well, I tried. Speed! Go to 21 Oxford Street! Suki Tawdry's! Arrest Mac the Knife and bring him to Newgate!
Aye, Captain!
That'll give me just enough time to get on my full dress uniform. I always wear my full dress uniform on such occasions.
Let me remind you, Tiger Brown, if Macheath is not hanged by 6 o'clock.
It's no good, Mackie. We tried, and we lost.
thinking over ground. That'll be the third roll of drums. Everyone, the plan has changed. Everyone to Newgate Prison to see Mr. Mackey off to his final destination. My hat. Useless, it's useless. That's the rap.
Remember wise old Solomon. Recall his history. He was the wisest man on earth. And so he cursed the day of his birth. He knew that all is vanity. So, not much fun at Solomon. Though some of us might agree we're not much better off than he. His brains it was that put him on the spot. Now, I thought the brains were good. Guess not. Into the fire as our Mackie leapt from the frying pan. While he was tough and used his sense, he remained the pride of swindler and was every chippy's promised man. Then the poor dope went soft as soap, forgot the things that he had won. He trusted us and was undone. His melting heart had put him on the spot. I was thinking about reforming. Guess not. Remember we a patch of fair, recall her destiny. Her glamour put men in her grasp, but one day she reclined on her rasp. It bit her, she died in agony. Without one friend, she sensed the end, and girls who weren't fair at all lived to see Cleopatra's fall. Her very glamour put her on the spot. Now I thought the glamour paid off. Guess not. Remember Julius Caesar's fame, recall his destiny. Of all the dogs, top dog was he, but his best friend did him in thoroughly, and all because top dog was he. He screamed, "Oh, root! Chew, you brutes!" I hope you've got the moral now, but I'll spell it for you anyhow. His high position put him on the spot. Is it worth it to be top dog? Guess not.
Alright, over here. That's the first time for the Westminster bells. Now you, pull yourself together. You look like a broken down wreck. And I'm too much of a gentleman to ask why Suki Tawdries. The bell rings at 6 o'clock, and at that time you have to have him hanged, so get everything ready.
The streets are so crowded, nobody can get through.
Not a shocker. They know about him already?
If it goes on like this, all of London will know in the next 15 minutes. The people who are supposed to go to the coronation will be coming here instead. The Queen's going to be driving through empty streets.
That's why we have to pull through. If we're through by 6, the people will have enough time to get back to the procession at 7, okay? So hurry up, okay? Please.
Smith, what time is it?
You have an appointment or something? It's 4 minutes past 5.
4 minutes past 5.
Is he here?
In the soapbox, see for yourself.
No. No, for Christ's sakes, handle it yourself.
not saying a word, but not a word about trying to bribe you. What does £1,000 sound like? Don't say anything now. I'm not even sure I can raise it. But please, please, let anyone in who wants to see me.
You're talking a lot of senseless talk, Mr. McKeith.
So you can find me! Look out, Western skies!
You took your bloody time.
Watching you. I mean, after all.
After all, I'm gonna be hanged, ma'am. There's no time to argue. 528. Listen, how much can you draw out of your deposit straight away?
Out of our deposits? At 5 in the morning. Really?
Is it as bad as that?
£400. Can you manage it?
Wait, that's all there is. What about us?
You? Who's gonna be hanged here? You or me?
And who's left with Suki Tawdry when they're supposed to be getting out of the city? You or me?
You shut your face. I'll soon be sleeping. You won't be that slut. 5:30.
I guess we better do it, man.
The commissioner, please let you know what you would like for your last hearty breakfast.
Leave me alone. Now, will you or won't you? Asparagus.
They're out of season.
Asparagus out of season.
Screaming in my ear!
I'm not screaming in your ear. I'm Matt. Are you gonna let me be hanged or won't you?
I'm not gonna let you get hanged. But that's all there is. 400 is all there is. I guess I'm still allowed to say that, right?
5:38.
We better go now. It'll be too late anyway. I mean.
And what if we can't get through? Have you seen the crowd up there, that mob?
We're not back by 5 6. You won't ever see me again. You won't ever see me again.
Calm down, okay? They're gone. So, what's the story?
Maybe 400.
Hey, Mac. Look what I brought you. Go on. Have some asparagus.
Kindly don't trouble yourself, Mr. Brown. There are others I prefer to pay me my last honors.
Oh, Mackie.
Here hangs McKeith, who never harmed a flea. A faithless friend has bordered off his hide. By rope a fathom long, now dang we'll see, his neck can feel the weight of his backside.
Who's a faithless friend? Mackie. He who insults my honor insults me.
Whose honor?
You earned me my honor. Smith, you may begin. The people may enter. If you'll excuse me, Mr. McKeith.
McKeith, I can get through this minute, but not 1 minute later. So, do you have the money?
Just as soon as the men get back.
Not one sign of them. So, here we go.
They tried to keep me out, but I told them, keep your rotten hands off me, or little Jenny Diver will show you something.
I'm this man's father-in-law. Tell me, which one of you is McKeith?
McKeith, I am.
Destiny, Mr. McKeith. Has ordained it so that you be my son-in-law, yet we never have met. How sad the circumstances of our meeting are exceedingly tragic. For once, Mr. McKeith, you ordained fancy kid gloves and a cane with an ivory handle. They were seen frequently at the Octopus Arms. Now all that's left you is that scar upon your neck, surely the least of your earthly possessions. The only place you're seen now is a jail cell, and very soon you'll be seen nowhere at all.
That's a beautiful dress you're wearing.
You like it?
She does look lovely in black.
We couldn't begin to get past the crowds. Kept pushing so hard, I thought Daycare was gonna pass out. Now you better believe us, Captain.
It's true, man, and I'm so proud. You're a great man.
Is the gang here? Have they got places to see me hanged?
We knew you'd forgive us, Captain. The gang are up near the palace waiting for the procession. You know the boys, they gotta work when they can, where they can. They send their greetings.
Heartfelt greetings. Mr. McKeith. Whoever could have imagined this would happen when only a few days ago you and I had our little dance at the Octopus Arms. moments of adversity.
To think I stood by this man shoulder to shoulder under shattering fire.
Us girls from Wapping feel terrible. Nobody wants to go to the coronation. They all want to see you get hanged. See me get hanged.
6 o'clock! Time!
Yes!
We must not keep Her Majesty's subjects waiting. Ladies and gentlemen, you see before you the vanishing representative of a vanishing trade. We little handicraft workers and safecrackers plying industriously our Jimmies and Billy Jacks upon the same cash boxes of little businessmen. We are being submerged by the large concern. What is a Jimmy in a hand beside a handful of stocks and bonds? What is the robbing of a bank compared to the founding of a bank? What is an act of vice beside being made visceral? Fellow citizens, I here take my leave of you. I thank you to have you come. Some of you have in the past been very close to me. That Jenny should have informed on me amazes me greatly. It is clear proof that the world changes not. A pyramiding combination of unfortunate circumstances has thus brought about my fall. Good. I fall. Oh, brothers, who live on when we are dead, let not your noble hearts against us harden, and smile not when the news shall claim our head. A silly secret smile to ease your burden, nor rail against us now you see us broken, nor take revenge upon us like the law. Not all of us treat virtue with such awe. Oh, brothers, being light of heart, be shaken, and make our fate a lesson be, and beg of God that he will pardon me. And luscious girls who flaunt their treasure before the eyes of easy yokels, and other men who wait at leisure to watch and snatch their sinful shekels, the crooks, the whores, the cat house owners, the shills by day and the pimps by night, and yes, those dogs in uniform. May I be guiltless in their sight. May heavy hatchets hit their faces and smash them in for all to see. Now I forget their filthy faces and beg them all to pardon me.
Stop! Hear all in public from thus far you have come. Now keep upon the rack you see. For in the whole of Christendom no one gets anything for free. But for those who feel we may have ganged up on him for this execution, it seems Mr. Macheath will not be hanged today, as we have devised a rather pleasantly different solution. So that's it, so far as opera goes, or at least this one. You'll find that mercy in heels. But, to grant you all peace of mind, Queen Victoria's messenger, arise.
Hi, everyone. Hi. How are you? Oh, goodness, all of you. I have some news. I have some news straight from Her Majesty herself. In view of her coronation, Her Majesty has decreed that the prisoner Macheath shall at once forthwith be free! Yes,
fly to a kick in the pants is just another kick in the pants. Pursue, but not too eagerly. Injustice. Track down injustice, not too much. It hounds us, but it will perish in its own great hope. It thinks what we love, dark and cold, surround us. Within this mortal coil since days of
that brought us the Threepenny Opera tonight. I'll try to keep it like short and simple because I know we all really want to go home. I get it. So I'm a graduating senior, and I know that I speak on behalf of myself and all the other seniors, but also the people that are going to be able to spend another semester with you. That it has been an honor to work under you and to be taught by you, and you are just such a light, and and you create such a safe space here in this black box that not a lot of people have access to, and you're just so intelligent, and I couldn't have asked for a better 3 semesters. And you just inspire I've spoken to so many people, and I know that because of you, you have sparked hope in people, and you have given them like a new faith in this industry, and to keep going forward, and to persevere and whatever else. So I just want to say thank you for myself. You know how much I love you, and you know how much everybody here loves you. And it just this show wouldn't have been the same last semester, all the semesters before. Nothing at this school would be the same without you here. So thank you. Jay is going to present the senior gift.
I'm Jay. I'm the lighting designer. I've had the honor of working with Jason for a lot of years. Too many. I've done the lighting for a lot of it, and like Dean hit all the points. Like, it's an honor to ever step in this room and this environment that he brings, and all my friends that I've made because of him. I love him. He has given me honestly so many opportunities, and there's nothing in the world that I could give this man that would equal as much as he's given me. But as much as Jason knows I love stuff, I got him something. I need you to open it now. It's a lot of fun. In his office, he has a wall of Funko Pop. So Funko has a thing you can make yourself.
Not his hands.
Yes, so this production could not be done without Joan, our multimedia.
I'd say really quick, I know you guys want to go. Where are you going? It's cold outside. But first of all, everything that everybody said as far as the staff here, Joan is amazing. Everything she designed in this show is incredible. Every video, every shot, every photograph, you know, I'm amazed. Really lived up to Breck. I'm not going to do a Breck lecture. All right. Knocked it out. Leslie is arguably the best music director I've worked with in many, many years. She loves the students, you know, and it shows, and they love her. I want to thank Matt, who came on board this semester. Spends a lot of time babysitting a lot of people, you know. Whether he wants to or not. It was a pleasure, I don't know. And of course, always, I want to thank you. I try to, somebody asked me recently, they were kind of on me about, like, why do you do the plays you do? And somebody I love a lot said, why don't you just have some fun sometimes? And I was like, yeah. So, you know, every play. And I'm like, well, you know, art isn't nice, is a line from this play. So instead of getting on a soapbox and like railing at the world, which I do when I get home, I just decide to do it through this, right? So I just want to, I want to thank everybody for taking that trip with me. I want to invite you. Brecht said most important part of any play is at the end when the audience stands up, has heard the message, leaves, and does something. So there's messages in this play about so many things, about where we are in the world, and also about tolerance, kindness, and love. Right? And everybody has a place at the table. And I think that's the most important part of our production. I hope Mr. Brecht would agree. I'm sure he's smiling down somewhere. You got it wrong, you know. But basically, I'm just really happy, and I thank you for sitting here for 2.5 hours and listening to a masterpiece from 1928. So I thank you. God bless, and have a great